Gloucester?
Came to Gloucester January 18th, 1948, in a snowstorm.
Well, why'd you come in?
Came in with the family.
Why?
I came here
Yeah.
because one night I visited this man who was a painter. And he lived on East Main Street. I visited him in the dead of winter too, the year before. I said, "What do you do?" He says, "Oh, I live in East Gloucester and I paint pictures." He says, "Come to visit me." I went to visit him. This was, the time was, must have been deep snow, ice all over the place there, and I fell in love with it at night. And I told my wife then that we're going to move to Gloucester. She says, "Sure, we'll move to Gloucester." She knew about it. She had been here before I had been. So we decided to move. So we looked all over for a place. I found a place on Liberty Street, 3 Liberty Street. That 3 keeps cropping up in my life all the time.
What was it in that snowstorm that you saw that made you want to be here? Can you describe
Place of
it?
isolation. It was closed in. It was like a, well, it's like a bird resting, and I could feel its beat all by itself. But then it was night too, and I looked at the shape of the streets and the houses, and I got a feeling that it was a small place, and just like the sense of it. I don't know what it was, but I was as though some invisible angel came and stuck a needle in me. I felt something. My whole system changed. I said, I got to come here. I got work to do here. And it's constantly changing. The light, the atmosphere, the people. And the water. Gloucester surrounded by water. And I'm a mermaid. That's my astrological signature. So I had to be in a place that was submerged in water, because I get that undersea feeling all the time. See, the thing about the people living in this town is that they have this sensation, only they're unaware of it. It's like when I speak of the infinite awareness, which is almost impossible to achieve, is a sensation of being inside the earth and having it all at once, like being the axis inside the earth. That's why, I mean, I've got nothing to do with the richest person in the world, for that simple reason. But that's to live in a state of the imagination a lot, to be able to see and conceive and feel to that extent. Everything is one, but you can't see it. You can't see it because our eyes are distracted by millions and millions and billions of things. But actually, it's all one. Now, be able to see it as one means that you have to kind of die to yourself as a personality, drown in the ocean, and look with the eye of the ocean. Now, this sounds a little crazy. Is the ocean an eye? I don't know, maybe it is. But at least the ocean is all itself. And if the ocean is itself, so is the cosmos itself. So this business of the opposites is the problem. We make the opposites when there are really no opposites. When I was a little kid, I was aware of everything. And since I was aware of everything, I was like everything. So there was actually no split But they were, I noticed my father, my mother, I noticed the kids I was playing around with, I noticed all these details, see? But actually, it's like it was an extension of my body. It's like the whole of creation was my body. So there's no opposites. So that's the problem with our society. It creates opposites. Now, to be able to, say, move into that sense of oneness means that you move into a dimension that our society is not prepared for. So that's my problem with our society. We are conditioned by our society. We're conditioned by its values. The values are monetary. The values are not for life. The values are for success, and success is based upon money, how much money you make, or what position the artist will place you in. What oneness has nothing to do with place. See? So it's a consciousness, it's an awareness about the opposites.